What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Hell yeah. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, check, check, check. Mic is good. Mic is golden. We are golden. What is good? What is up? Dudes, pals, friends, paisanos, amigos, everyone in between. Of course, my fucking screen. There we go. Screen went all wonky. Let me just get the timer started here. How we doing? How we feeling? Stream time, baby. Oh, I smell good food cooking. Check the mic. Mic is good. Check the audio. Audio is good. Let's go. What up? Been doing the hats a lot recently. It's been my thing. I look like a fucking dork. I mean, I look like a dork either way, but what's up? Drink check at the top. I'm not gonna drink this whole thing. I just didn't feel like I'm the only one drinking it. I don't see the point in wasting a cup. I'm just gonna drink it straight out of the bottle. And then I've got not one, not two, but 3 LaCroix Pures. So I'm gonna get those. All right, this I'm gonna open over here. Ugh. That's just for a little bit of energy. These are what I'm looking forward to. I was thinking about going for a year. Just grow my beard out for a year. This is almost, I think, about here. Now I can pull this down, but like I'm pretty sure it was down to like here when I worked at Guitar Center. I have to look at old photos. But I'm gonna work on some music. Oh, that's right. Let me get the VTuber open. Almost forgot the PNG tuber. The little fox. So you're not staring at this shit the whole time. Look at this. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's minimize this. Go to Ableton. Let's just jump right into it. I'll see you guys over on the fucking Ableton side. Here we are. We made it. Let me make sure that the output is off and Ableton is good. Let's pause the other music. All right, we were working on this a little bit yesterday. Come on. There we go. Or no, I was working on this today. That's right. already forgot how it goes. was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good take. Let's hear it. Okay, piano time. Nope, not that one. This one. What up, Dakota Kobo? Dakota Kobo. We're doing a really, really funky part right now. I'm trying to get the keyboard part down for it. 17 months. 17-month streak. food? Hell yeah. I'm excited to cook later. I knew that was going to happen. I got to change the increments here. There we go. That's going to need a little bit of reverb in a second. Now let's do this side. Let's do a little arpeggio action. we feeling about this? I know it's a little bright and loud, but I kind of like it. I just have to like actually nail it. going to be tough. I'm pretty sure it's okay. Welcome back from the breaks. Welcome back from the ads. I'm adding a little bit of echo here. I want to follow the bass with the guitar part. One sec. Let me get the guitar. guitar time. Dakota Kobold, Dakota Kobold, the Kobold. Good, man. Help yourself. Welcome in, Paul. God damn it. I keep screwing it up. I hit the string next to it. Should have known. Always check the tuning of your guitar. There we go. I don't know what to play there. We'll figure something out. Let's see if it's... Maybe something like that. yeah, dude. I like it. Cooking. It's cooking. These are some very interesting chords that we have here. I'm going to go to piano real quick. It's a little busy. I tried doing some crazy arpeggio thing here. Maybe if I just turn it down a bit and maybe throw an auto pan in there. Production backseating. I mean, I'm open up to ideas, you know. No, I don't really have a problem with it. It's all about delivery. If you're like, brother, though this sucks ass, then yeah, probably not. But you know what I mean. Like, the worst that can happen is I just don't, you know, I just don't do the thing. Excuse me. I don't really think I need. How much we're getting? dB. Yeah, but you know, doesn't mean that just because I've been doing it for a while doesn't mean that it's like the right way. You know what I mean? You can always learn something. Somebody, so it could be their first fucking day producing shit, and they could point at something and be like, "What does that do?" Or what do you use that for? And next thing you know, you're on a like rabbit hole trying to learn something. I don't know if I like this. Because here, I'm going to show you the chords. This is what the chords are like. super good. I'm almost tempted to just fucking keep it. You know, I mean, if I turn off all the shit that I've done for it, you'll get an idea of what it sounded like before. Like, it already was a good sounding drum kit, right? Oh. So there you go. That's raw. We've got parallel. I've got a parallel, actually rename it from clean to verb. Room verb. Where did I get the loop from? I will show you. 1 second here. So I got a little verb. I got a little reverb, right? And then I have just a little more boxy roominess to bring out the mids. And then we have just blown out, distorted mono. All parallel processed. And they go into this drum bus with the reverb. And they're turned down a little bit. I try not to let them go above like -6. But let me see. Where did I get these drums from? Where did I get these drums from? History, the mystery. It would be... Was it this one? Okay, yeah, I got it from this YouTube video. So I was like, okay, you know, we got that. Oops, got the drum bass going. So we got that. So I just kind of... I just really like the way the hi-hat sounds. And I cut the transients. Look at this. I cut the transients. On this one, yes. Excuse me. So I use this compressor just to give me some like yummy, because without it, it just tightened it up a little bit, right? But I'll show you. So I went in here. And I went to beats mode for... I quantized it. I went into beats mode. I set the transient mode to just play it once. And then I pulled this back to 71, because without it... And if we pull it back... You can go, if you really want, if you just want the raw transients. Yep, and I put it at about 71. And that's really just so I can have room for the verb and shit. And the verb should have, yeah, has a little bit of pre-delay. There's a little distortion here. This compressor isn't actually doing anything, so I'm going to delete it. nothing going on my master at the moment, other than a utility that's just on, so I can do mono versus stereo. And then this section obviously leads into the I doubled up the bass. So in the main part, it's just me playing bass. And then this part, we have a low bass. And then a, which is like way, like compressed to all hell. Saturated a bit. And then we have a little bit of my favorite thing to do, chorus. We need maybe this one. There we go. Kind of like that. I kind of like that as like a little solo. See, I'm doing the thing, like I said. So I have this built in chunks, and I can just like hold Alt and press this and close everything. And if I want, just pick this all up and move it and start putting stuff in place, re-recording, blah, 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 the huge. I'm actually going to go to the bathroom. I have to pee super bad. So I will BRB. I'll put on some drum and bass for you guys. But yes, I'll be right back. I'll BRB. All right, I'm back. Where is Ablaton? There it is. Hell yeah, my brother. I am back. You wish your process was half as organized? That's taken me a long time to get to this point. To where I like where I'm at, I guess. Jungle, my beloved, yeah. Dude, well here, you know what? Let's open up a new live set. Check this shit out. You're gonna love this. Oh shit, the music wasn't. God damn it. I know what happened. It's because I forgot to unmute. I have to mute my outputs when Ableton's going, or else it's doubled. Rip. Oh well, nothing I can really do about it now. Just have to remember for next time. Okay, so thank you for reminding me. Check this out. Let's see. The Jungle Hardcore track on my YouTube. Oh, is it one of my simple songs? Here, let me pull. I can actually play these on stream because I own them. Let's see. Let me go to my videos. I think it's Extreme Slayer. Check my audio levels here. Okay, that is pretty loud. This one, you like it? Yeah, this is the last thing that I did. I guess you could call it an album. It was not ready. Yeah, I do I've done quite a few genres over the years. When I first started, I did gabber, happy hardcore, and drum and bass music. When I first started as a middle schooler in the early 2000s. Yeah. Dude, it's pretty good, I have to admit. Thank you for checking it out. These are for some, they're just simple, quote unquote simple. They were supposed to be simple, but I made them complicated. Yeah, you can remix it. It's literally like Creative Commons. So if you go simple song pack, it should have the attribution requested. That's all it is. So you just have to be like, yeah, it's Prano, and that's pretty much it. Just to have to a credit. That's it. That's all I need is a credit. One credit, sir. Anyway, check this shit out. So here's what we're gonna do. I have this plugin. What the fuck is it? It's not Speakosaur. Lesse? No. Impact? No. What is it? This one? Ah, here we go. Look at this shit. Oh, you already know. Hell yeah, dude. This thing is dope. Let me grab a fucking sample here. Let's see. Okay. Pretty sure H is hold. Yeah. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me turn that off. Yeah, it's this, and then... Yeah, this thing's fucking cool. Amigo is pretty fucking dope. Generally, I like to do... Let's grab... Let's do... Yeah. Fuck it. Ooh. Ooh, that's just gross, man. That's just gross. All right, one sec. It's an interesting. You know what? There needs to be a little bit more to it than that. Let's just let's get it started. Nah, man. Saturday's for the boys, dude. Saturday's for the lads. We're here to just fucking hang. Ooh. Let's bring the volume down on this one a little bit. this one, we're going to go to beats, transients. And we're going to dupe it up, and then let's grab a little... Ooh, we're going to do something special here. All right, we're just going to make a quick little loop. So we've got... I think here... Oh, that's right. I have the... That's kind of... The little dropout's kind of cool. And then this is going to be... We'll do... Oop. Fucked it up. There we go. It's going to sound cool. Consolidate this. And we will do an envelope, and we will do transposition, and we will do... No. There we go. We'll do a little down pitch. A little down pitch here. Ooh, that's too fast. There we go. And we're going to do a little chippy choppy here. Just a little chippy choppy. It'll be like dippa dippa. Woohoo! Ooh. Okay. And let's, you know what? Let's just mix this up a little bit here. What happens if we do this? And then I want this to like drop in volume. That's what I want to do. Not the transposition. We already did that. I want it to like make it sound like it's falling asleep in a car ride. You know when you're like laying or you're just vibing in a car on a plane or something, some kind of mode of transportation, and you nod off for just a second, and it's like all the volume around you just kind of dips out for a second. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do either. There we go. Ooh, that is not on time at all. No. Check this in here. check this in here. And then we will consolidate all of that and take a drink. Room temperature bubbly water. Nothing like it. All right. How long is this? Perfect. This one just does not. I don't know why it. Oops. No, you know what? Oop. Ugh. You know what? Yeah, sure. And this part will. Oh, hello. All right, this little section right here, we're gonna hit the reverse on, and I want this to be like stuttery. I want it to Venetian snare style pitch down like such. We're doing this a little bit different than the other way. We love a little reverse. We always love a little reverse. Hell yeah. Just like that. Okay. And then we're going to consolidate this. And I want it to do the opposite here. Actually, I think that's good. Okay, feeling something off of that. Let's go ahead and hit record here. Okay, what does that sound like? It's not exciting enough. I kind of think I need to do less, actually, just to make it like super hard. And you know what? While we're at it, we need to blow this shit up with a amplifier effect. Throw it in the clean chain here. It will no longer be the clean chain. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whew. Man, that is a loud boy. Um, corp, corpus. Let me see. Up, up. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down. What we will do. That's why it felt a little short. Okay, well, what if we just did this? I want. I want some auto filter with the vowel. Let's sidechain it to the audio track. Woo! All right, all right. Okay. All right, we're going to use one of my snares. I say mine like I've invented it. We need something with a good thud to it. Cool. I'm just going to make this generic. And we'll just go. Oh. eighth notes. Adoy. Yup. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're gonna blow this shit up. I'm gonna mute this. Cool. How am I not redlining? I think I am. I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah, this needs to be turned down. Do ye old side chain compression. Do I make any gabber today at all? Oh, nah. Yeah, the master. Yeah, I really had to turn that shit down. Ugh. Best viewers on streamboo.com. Yeah, no thanks, brother. Nah. You're getting that ban hammer. Kaboom. Out of here. What are we doing? Audio. No. We're doing kick. Let's make it fast. And now the kick. All right, we're going to do a little secret sauce here. It's not really a secret. It's just what I like to do. Audio effects. We go into our kick. Wait a minute. Kick. Which would be this right here. That's our kick. Okay. And this we have. It's still fairly loud, so we're going to actually bring that down. And then we're going to throw an amp in here. And we're going to kill the bass. Bring it up a little bit. Let's do. Okay. Let's bring it down a bit. And with this, we'll compress it just a little bit. Just a little bit. It sounds even better on, like, if I really crank it up just to get, like, because I just want to click, right? I just want to click, but I don't really want to go and find, like, a click that matches. So I just use, you can use amp, you can use the distortion. Like, if I turn off amp and I just go get pedal, I think this is how I used to do it. Go grab pedal. And we're going to do. Yeah, see. But and that's without it. That's with it. And you can crank up the punch, or you can bring the punch down. But personally, I like the amp. I can get a nice click. You know what? And then we'll just fucking glue everything together with drum bus. Fun. And then I could go and play with some of the stuff in here. You can do the same for... I like just blowing it up with saturator, but what you can do, I'll show you a couple things here. Same idea. We'll get amp. We'll go into this channel. See, I have this basic, it's called the Prano basic strip setup, so I can just do whatever. Anytime I create a new audio, it automatically has this chain of saturator, compressor, EQ, 2 utilities, and a clean chain to A and B between them that's turned off and just has utility. Like, I have all this stuff set up. And then in here, I can do more parallel processing. I love doing the parallel processing in here. But we're going to go Control-Z. We're here. So that's with the saturator off. That's with it on. But what I like to do is we'll open this up, throw an amp in here, and you can kind of get a... There we go. Bring the presence down a little. See what it... Ooh. Okay. And then there's this magical little plugin that I think is free, actually. So I'll go to my plugins. It's called Snare Buzz. So in our snare channel here, actually, you can do it anywhere. We'll actually do it in the kick channel. So we have... Now on a real drum kit, let me take a sip here. This is how I get my toms and stuff to sound like halfway decent. But Snare Buzz looks like this. Let me see. Snare Buzz plugin. Pretty sure it's free because I didn't pay for it. Waves Factory. This is not sponsored at all. I have 0 sponsors. Yes. So if you go to Waves Factory, there's Snare Buzz, SK10, which can, I guess it saturates the mids or like the low mids of your kick. And then like a cassette emulator, but I use Snare Buzz a lot, so it's free. Now, um, if you hear it, I'm going to do just the... So when the kick hits, it simulates the snare buzz that you would get from the kick hitting and the snare picking up the hit in a real life drum set, right? So what it really does is adds a nice, and you can like move how far away the mic is, how tight the snare is, the mix, right? I just want like a little bit, just to give it some like fluff, right? Change the studio, and we'll go. Okay, let's see. Let's loosen it up. And now when we hear it with the... And I can actually just... It'd probably be better just to put these into a group and do this and use it once, but, you know, I'm being lazy. And then we got snare buzz on this too. We'll change the snare tightness. Okay, we're gonna save this because I really like the way that... Come on, what are we doing here? Yeah, Jesus, I don't know why. There we go, because I want to save it to just regular project files. We're gonna call this D&B Sick Nasty Drums 8225. We'll call it D&B Sick Nasty Drums. No, you can delete those. So let me open up a new live set here. Actually, I think, what did I use them on? Is it this one? They sound really good on toms. If you have toms in a song, it just makes them come to life. It, you know, you can saturate. I think is... Nobody's... I don't even know if this has toms to it, actually. Nobody seems to want me. Nobody seems to care. Why do I feel so useless? Why is it da-da, da-da-da-da-da? Nobody seems to want me. Okay, this doesn't have it at all. Anyway. Open live. Open recent. Is it passing fancy? Yeah, we're not gonna save. I didn't really do anything. I don't know why I'm overcomplicating things. Yeah. Oh, this is just... Oh yeah, brother. Okay, so yeah, dude, free plugins, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. So let's just take what is it? Drum essentials. Let me get rid of this. Doobadoo, 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 doobadoo. Nah, you know what? Let me just grab the fat drums. There they are. Okay. So I'm just going to throw these in here. Slow it down. All right, cool. All right, let's just do a little drum thing here. I wasn't recording. I'm so dumb. I just looked over and realized. Okay, so there we go. That's good enough. Classic blunder. Oh man, the best riff I ever wrote. It's gone because I wasn't recording. Sorry, man. It's gone forever. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got to fix that little bloob. That little fucking, yeah. Out of here. You too. Out of here. Keep the groove, though. All right. So what I want to do here. We have our toms. Yeah, I'm gonna group these up. I'm going to make sure that they all go straight out to the rack. And if I go to just this part, you know how it is. We're going to hear this loop. But I'm going to grab that, whatchamacallit, the buzz. Yeah, the snare, but there we go. Snare buzz. We're going to throw it right here, I think. Yeah, I'm just trying to get... There we go. Just gives it a little bit more life, and we'll back it off. And it's still the same toms, and then, like I said, I'm just going to copy this. And we'll go to the fat snare. And I'm going to go ahead and just... yes, right here. And what I'd like to do... so exhilarating. You try to do it with erosion, I keep forgetting to read stuff out loud. I am reading your comments. I'm just not reading them out loud because I'm herbally in the zone. And then you know what? And I kind of want yeah, the kick. I'm just going to put a saturator on the kick. That's all I'm going to do. There we go. Same thing with the snare. Let's clip it. It's hard to clip it. Okay. And then, actually, you know what? Check this out. Okay, so, I believe it's called codec. Yes, codec. Check this out. This shit's dope. Ooh, it sounds like a broken MP3. You can really mess your stuff up. It's cool. You put this on like a reverb, it sounds crazy. And then you can still have control over, like, think of it as like a bigger it's just erosion and whatnot mixed together. It just makes it sound like a shitty CD or like a low quality. On synths, it's really cool. Codec plugin. Yeah, this is the website. This is Codec. Yeah, codec degrades sound in the most common way we hear today through internet compression. Yeah, so it's like a just really cool. Yeah, this one requires an email, but if you have like a throwaway email, because I forget, it's Lace or whatever. Because I think I got two. I got sweep. Hold on, what is sweep? What is sweep? Oh, sweep is a comb filter, an auto comb filter. This is free as well. Put this on like a bass, it would sound super dope. Okay, so that's codec and sweep. Those are free. Those are from LESE. Everyone knows about Melda, but there's another one. This one's just fun. This one's just fun.
I have come to planet Earth to eat your ass.
There you go. Perfection. Let me turn that shit down.
I have come to planet Earth to eat your ass.
You can like change the throat and the speed and the pitch. That's a freebie. Not super. If you're doing some like weird robot shit, you can use that as a source for a vocoder. That's what I was using it for. It's just fun to just type stuff in and make it sound weird and then run that shit like either parallel or something with a vocoder. I'm always doing weird robot shit, dude. Fuck yeah. That's Speakosaur VST Speak, but no. I think it's this one. I think it's OC45. Oh. We're going to hit that boom room real quick. The sauce, dude. Off. Pretty good. Snare sounds good. Kick sounds good. But I don't think so. This is a Spectral. This has to be the Spectral OCS 45. It should be free. I did not pay for this. Muse Hub. Maybe Muse Hub? Oh, yeah, Spectral Plugins. So it's spectralplugins.com. Uh-oh. Yeah, because they were like... Yeah, so they shut down their company. So I would get these while you can. These were like $100. Spacer, multiband transient shaper. Yeah. Yeah, I downloaded all of them. This thing is fucking great. You know what we need? We need a little room. A little room verb. Let's do wooden room. I love this fucking with this one. There's like a ton of just ton of presets. And it's like we're just using stock drums. And I can go now that I found a good sound, we can like I hit the fucking wrong MIDI track, man. I wonder if also might have to leave you for today. By the way, Prano, thanks so much for the sauce share. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Hell yeah, man. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be back on Monday because I might be. I mean, it's getting close to end of stream for me anyway. But yeah, have a good evening. Okay. That sounds kind of cool. Let's redo that. Yeah, that's right. That's a chill little bass line. I think I'll save this for later. Chill little bass line on the BS2. And it's 80225. Okay. That's probably going to be it for me, guys. I've been going for a couple of hours now. So, I think what we'll do here. What? Making money. What? What? Go ahead and turn this on. Was that at Ableton? We're gonna go back to big face mode. God, every time I hit this thing. Oh. Well, that was fun. Oh, 3 hours, not bad. Bye. I'm gonna cook. I am hungry. Okay, good. The music is coming through. It's loud as shit, but it's coming through at least. I'll be back on Monday. Bright and early. For Vidya Games. In the meantime, I'm going to be working on my album. Going to get more shit done. I'm going to send you guys over to... I'm going to send you guys over to Popcorn Cannon. They're playing... Faxanadu, episode 4, Bill Murray, chapter 8, Stuck Poop Ads, Bird Smile, Faxanadu. So go do that. Prano Audio everywhere. You can find me at everything. Links are available in the description of this video that will be posted to YouTube most likely tomorrow. So I'll see you guys later. Oh, shit.
Your time consideration. Really?
It ruins it. No, it ruins it.
That's my best goal.